Nah. This is why I will not be weaning my baby with fruit purees. Hi guys! Yay! I'm so happy. Hi guys, my name is Sarah, and as usual, I'm a first time mom, and I'm so happy to be making this video because it's been a while. I've actually had time to sit down in front of a camera. You know the way it is now when you have a baby, so many things. So many things to do. Okay, so today guys, if you're just joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe, to like, to drop a comment, and just to enjoy watching this video. Okay, so to our mummies and to also our daddies, because now we have intentional dads. Okay, we have dads that are actually involved, and yes, we welcome you guys to this video. So as I was saying at the beginning of this video, okay, my baby is actually 6 months, and during this period I'm actually weaning my baby. Okay, so I said at the beginning of this video, this is why I will not be weaning my baby with fruit purees. Yes, come and hear it. So a lot of times, okay, on IG, okay, when I'm scrolling past IG, okay, I see people, okay, with different combination, okay, of purees that you can make for your baby, banana, apple, carrots, this, that, and they use it to wean their baby. When I was researching on what to wean my baby with, I came across a lot of this. Okay, remember, okay, the more things you search for, okay, the more the algorithm begins to show you those things. So because I was trying to wean my baby, I was beginning to search for things I can use to wean my baby. I started seeing a lot of this kind of content. Okay, you mash banana with apples, you mash this with that, you mash carrots with this, you mash orange with this, you do this, you do this carrot, you do that banana, you do that apple. And I was like, something didn't just feel right. So I began to dig down and search more content, and I realized that children are actually meant to eat what we eat. Take this to the bank or do with this information whatever you want to do with this information. Children are just mini versions of us. Literally, they are just mini versions of us. The fact remains that when this is what happens, rather, when you actually start and wean your children, okay, or your baby with fruit purees. Okay, the first thing you need to know is that fruits, is majorly sugar. Fruit is majorly sugar and fiber. Okay, what happens when you wean your babies is that they get used to sugar a lot. Okay, when you wean your babies with fruit purees, the only taste they get used to is sugar. Fruits do not actually contain a lot of nutrients. Okay, and babies also need nutrients like iron. They need nutrients like zinc. They need nutrients like complex carbs. They need nutrients like protein. But what happens when you wean your babies with fruit purees? Because it is easier. I get it. Okay, it is very easier, and they will take it easily because it's sweet. Of course, everybody likes sweet things, so it is very easy for them to take that from you. But the real thing that happens behind the scene that you do not know is that sugar actually is very addictive. Okay, once you take sugar, you always want to take something next. Even as an adult, when you take something that is sugary, you notice that the next thing you want to take, is still another sugary thing, and over again. So what happens when you begin to wean your baby with all this mashed or fruit purees is that they get used to sugary things, and that is how you raise a picky eater that becomes so addicted to sugary things, and they don't begin to realize that there are other tastes, there are other flavors apart from sugar, apart from the sugary flavor. Now there are different kinds of flavors that we have sour flavor, we have the sugary flavor, yes, we have tangy flavor, we have salty flavor, we have other kind of aromatics, that even you can get from herbs and other things. So there are different kind of flavors. But what happens when you wean your baby with fruit purees is that they get so used to sugary things. If you wean them with that, their brain begins to form. And don't forget that when a baby is around 5 months, 6 months, their brain is still forming. You begin to wean them with cereals, begin to wean them with Cocoa Pops and different kinds of these things, because this new generation moms, oh my god, you will see so many things and you're like, okay, Okay, but the truth is that you are raising a picky eater. You have a child at 5 years old, at 4 years old, and you're like, it doesn't eat anything apart from Cocoa Pops. It doesn't eat anything apart from cereals. And you're wondering, I don't know where he learned it from. He learned it from you. Children are an extension of who you are. It is what you give them that they become. Don't forget the fact that children are born empty into the world. Whatever you train them with, that is the same thing they become. So instead of beginning to wean your child with purees, fruit purees, this is what I would suggest. Children are supposed to eat the same foods as we eat. However, the caveat, is that their taste buds, it's not so developed for them to take in all the spices that we can take. So what you want to do is that you want to cook the same thing, but make sure that, okay, their own portion has a very, very small portion of any spice you want to use. For example, if you're cooking your normal meal, before you add in your salt, your spice, before it gets to the point where you had all those sharp spices and all that, you just take a portion out of it for your child and add whatever you want to add for your child. For example, at 6 months, children begin to need a very, very, very high level of iron. Okay, so what you want to do is that you buy meat with bones. Okay, at a particular age, there are particular sizes of solids that they can actually take. Don't forget that at the age of 6 months, okay, their oral sensation is at its peak. It's at its peak. So whatever you give them at this stage, okay, they are going to be able to take it very, very fast because their oral sensation, you notice that around the age of 5 months, 6 months, your baby begins to drool a lot. Your baby begins to try to talk, and they have a lot of oral sensation going on in their mouth. So they have a lot of spit around that time. So this time is the best time for you to actually try and explore different food options for them. Okay, don't be stuck with just one kind of food. Don't be stuck with that fruit puree because it's just sweet and they accept it readily. True, they will accept it because it is sweet. If you give an adult cake, of course it's going to take it because it's sweet. But I need to tell you that sugar is not the only kind of flavor. Okay, you can try something sour. Okay, yes, your baby is going to like, it is normal, it is okay. But tomorrow again, you try it. You can try something peppery, a little bit of pepper. Okay, your baby is going to be like, but it's okay. Why? Because around the age of 6 months, they have protective gag reflex. So it means that that's saliva that is a lot in their mouths, okay, is forming something like a gag reflex, a protective reflex for them. So it protects them against so many things. So please don't be stuck on just giving your baby mashed or puree, fruit puree. No, explore different textures. Okay, you need to explore different textures so that they are comfortable with the fact that there are different kind of flavors. Today you can try something sour. Tomorrow you can try something that is a little bit of spice. Next tomorrow you can try something that is a little bit bitter. Okay, then another day you can try something sugary. Just make sure that you give them a lot of options. Don't get stuck trying only fruit puree. All right, that is the essence of this whole video. Along in my research, I realized that a lot of people that actually post content like this, and they were able to help me because I learned a lot from them. One of those pages I learned from was Solid Start. Now this particular channel, you can check it out on TikTok, on Instagram. I follow them on TikTok. I don't know if they have an Instagram account. Solid Start. Okay, they explain to you, okay, the different kind of solids your baby can actually start when it's around the age of 6 months or 7 months. The safe sizes that you can actually apportion it, okay, according to their age. That some kind of portion that they can take that won't hurt or harm them, okay, according to their age range. So for 6 months, there's a way a meat can actually be cut that the baby will not swallow it. Okay, and 9 months, there's a way you can actually cut your meat size that the baby can actually take it and won't choke himself. Okay, at 1 year, like that. So they actually give you like a guide, okay, how you can actually navigate and see all these things that will help your baby. Another page I follow is What Wesley Ate. Now this woman, she actually shows okay, records videos of what a baby actually eats in a particular day. It shows us pictures and videos, and I love it a lot because I begin to see a page. I begin to pattern some of these things according to what I can try with my baby too. Don't forget, Nigerian food, it's so Nigeria is blessed with a lot of food. Seriously, there are so many things that you can try out. Okay, there are eggs, there are avocados for fats. Your baby need fats. Okay, there are eggs are so good for brain development. There's so many things your baby can try out. Then fish, okay, for omega 3, omega fatty acids. There's so many things your baby can actually try out. Okay, meat for iron. Trust me, your baby needs iron. So if you're not the type that you can make beef broth, okay, you can actually cook your meat. Let's say you want to cook meat for your own. Okay, tell your meat seller to give you some portions that have bones. And then when you get home, just cook your meat and give your baby that bone. See, around the age of 6 months, your baby is probably teething around that time. You have given him work. I'm telling you. You have given him a good job, because throughout the whole day, it's going to be eating and trying to, trying to chew that bone. It's going to be using his gum, and he's going to enjoy himself, and it's still going to get the nutrients from that meat. Okay, so the other things that you can also try: potato, every kind of food that you want to eat. Make sure you just carve out a portion out of it before you add all your own spices for the house. And then what you want to do is that you want to mash it. That's the only difference. You want to mash it. So for example, you want to cook porridge for the house. Okay, when the porridge is very, very soft, if you're cooking plantain porridge, or if you're cooking potato porridge, or if you want to make yam porridge, the difference is that you just want to get out a portion for your baby and make sure that you mash your baby's portion. That's the difference I would suggest. Okay, and then you want to make sure that you add fruit. Now, this is the safe way for your baby to eat fruit. Okay, your babies are meant to eat fruit in its whole form. I'll check this again. Your babies are meant to eat fruit in its whole form. Meaning, instead of, extracting the juice and giving them the juice, there's a particular age where they can do that, yeah? But when they are babies, when you extract it, it hits that system because it's sugar majorly. So you don't want to give them that fruit in its extracted form. Instead, you want to give them the fruit in a whole form. Meaning that, that apple, you want to give it to them as apple, so that they can get the fiber, and then get the nutrients from it. So what you want to do is that you want to either steam your apple, or you want to steam your carrot and put it in their plate as a side. For example, oftentimes or not, you realize that plates we used to feed our babies, they always have portions, yeah? They're so cute. They have this portions, 4 portions, 3 portions, yes. So one side you can put the main meal, the other side you can put the iron. Say for example, your iron, your meat, your fish, that kind of thing, right? Then you want to put the third portion of fruit. But this time around, don't make it in puree form. Just make it as a whole fruit. So if it is mango, for example, just slice out a portion and put it there. If it is carrots, steam your carrots and put it there. If it is avocado, take out the portion and let them eat it as whole fruit, instead of mashing it, or instead of making it a puree and then they eat it as when it is in puree form, it already goes straight as sugar. But when they eat it as whole, they eat it as fiber and sugar. Do you understand? So this is the best way to actually get the benefit from fruit, as against just making it as puree, blending it, giving it to them as puree when it is just straight sugar. So this is what I've learned, and don't forget to follow all those pages I mentioned: Solid Start, what Wesley ate. You can also do your research, and you come across some very, very, very good content that share tips and guides for your babies. So I'm happy I did this. I'm so happy I did this. So till I come your way again next time, thank you so much for watching, guys, and please always be good to a first time mom. We need all the love, care, and attention. We are navigating this journey for the first time. I'm sure by the time I have my second baby, I'll be a pro. What do you think? Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, to share, and then the ultimate, to subscribe, so that our content can get to as many first time moms as possible. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. Okay, goodbye.